one, my favorite, is the Kimura grip. If I can lock in a Kimura grip here, this is game over. All right, his hands are separated. They're on different sides of his body. All right. Another thing I'm looking for is a scoop grip where I'm pinning this on the side of my neck. So now we can attack the razor line. The third thing I'm looking for is if I go after a scoop grip and he bends his elbow trying to limp arm out, we end up with a choy bar grip. Okay, so those are our three main attacks on this near side of the body. Who here's been going after choy bars all the time? Anybody? Only my guys? Okay, cool. So we'll start with the Kimura. So we've got this here, sliding down to the wrist. I like to start thumb around, but then as I reach around, I connect my grip, my thumb comes out. Okay. Now, because I have this leg on the back of the neck, I do have form of posture control, but the problem is that as I start to rotate, he's just gonna rotate with it and roll out. Okay, so I really need to get this bottom leg free. So I'm gonna do this by taking this knee, I'm gonna make it point up at the ceiling by this hip. So as I curl down with this leg and flatten my back to the mat, this bottom leg is going to point up. Okay, now from here, I push with the point of the knee and swivel the foot free. Again. Once this is in, I point the knee at the ceiling as I flatten my back. I push with the point of the knee and swivel the foot out. Inevitably, people try to pull the leg out, but there's no way I'm getting that out from underneath my partner. Okay, again, it's a push, a swivel. Now we're in the Ultra Kimura. Right there. Okay, in the Ultra Kimura, I've got one leg clamped at the neck, one leg clamped at the hip. My toes are pointed straight. In case he rolls, I don't want my foot getting caught. Okay, you see some variations like this. I'm not a fan of this personally. I like to clamp here and here. My legs are wide. Okay, it's one of the few positions in jiu-jitsu where we're not squeezing our knees together. And the reason is he's going to pass my guard by turning the corner the second my knees squeeze. Okay, instead, by going wide, when he tries to turn the corner, he turns me as a whole unit. Okay. Now the other thing, okay, when I have this locked in, leg curls, toes point straight, I want to hang my weight on his shoulder, okay? So I'm gonna do this by using my leg curls to pick my hips up off the ground. Okay. So I'm raising my hips, and by having this Kimura grip connected, that hangs all his weight, all of my weight, on his shoulder joint here. Okay. If my hips are relaxed, look how flexible Tracy is. Not bad. Not bad. Now, I pick my hips up. Look at how he's already tapped. I didn't even rotate. Okay. He's got flexible shoulders. Where's that? Where's that? And Fritz. Yeah. Yeah, buddy. Get some Ultra Kimura. All right. So, dead hips. Okay. Now I'm going to leg curl, pick my hips up. That's it. 3 inches versus like a foot. Okay. You felt the difference, right? All the tension in the shoulder joint by picking my hips up off the ground. Now, where's Taylor? Stay here. Where's Taylor? Taylor. Oh, there you go. Got it. So, Taylor on the bottom, Adam on top. When we get into an Ultra Kimura, we have to be ready for them to just start rolling. Okay, so freeze. We have our legs clamped hip, clamped at the neck, toes point straight. So the reason we do this is because if Adam decides to roll forward, Taylor's going to stay connected, and again, his feet don't get caught. Okay, now Adam rolls again, he just stays connected and rolls with it. Okay, it's called an Ultra Kimura because there is no limit to the range of motion. He can rotate 360 degrees here on that Kimura. Go back to a regular full guard Kimura, keep the grip, just go full guard. Taylor can only twist so far. Okay, go back to the Ultra Kimura. There is no limit to how far he can rotate now. Adam's body is in the way, standard Kimura. Okay, so now hang the weight at the hips, rotate the shoulders, making sure there's no space between his arm and your body. I see this too much. Okay? There, he's really flexible. Okay. So pinch this down, raise your hips, rotate your shoulders. Nice quick tap. Now if he rolls, you just move with him. If you want to finish on the top, all you're going to do is take his elbow and you're going to pull it this way as far as it goes. You're not doing anything else. Once it doesn't go any further, now we lift the elbow off the ground. There's the tap. Okay, so belly down finish, belly up finish. One more time, the belly down. His forehead is on the mat. His knees are on the floor. He's sliding the elbow this way until it can't go any further. Once it stops, now we raise the elbow off the ground. You guys got it? So you have the option to finish belly down or belly up here. Do not get your foot caught. Make sure your toes are straight. Your feet aren't like this so you don't accidentally jack your heel. Questions? Let's see, Walter.
Are you actively pushing away the same on the belly down as the belly up with your legs? To stretch out the shoulders?
Not quite the same way when you're belly down. Yeah, when you're belly down, you're just kind of dropping your butt and keeping your knees nice and wide and your forehead on the ground. So you can't hang the weight the same way because gravity's reversed.
You're not pushing your knees through to...
Not quite.
No.
Not quite. Any other questions?
The wider your feet are, the harder it would be harder for them to roll your legs, like the wider your feet are?
Not necessarily.
Why just don't keep them to roll that way versus just have a hand on the hip when they try to roll out of it more or something more?
Say that again?
I know. why is it so much easier for them to roll with both your feet on top than you typically see it secure the hip with the hand when people roll out of it?
Okay, so you're talking about just this arm over my shoulder?
Yeah, you secure the whole body with just an arm, but then when you got two legs on it, they can roll through.
I mean, I can roll here. I can still roll here. It's not a problem. Now he doesn't have anything to hold on to. So, with the legs over the back, though, with the legs over the back, he's connected to me. Okay, so if I move him forward, or for him. Okay, now if I keep sitting up, he just stays connected the whole time. There's a video of Nathan Orchard doing this. I think it was at 5 Grappling a long time ago. He had like 4, 5, 6 rolls and then finished it. Yeah, it's pretty sweet. Nathan's a badass. Any other questions? All right, guys, let's go.